Hi friends, this is your Python partner here. So today we are going to discuss time delta object and string parse time method from datetime module. So let's start. So time delta object, it represents duration. So it gets you the differences between two datetime or date instances. And you can use this time delta object if you have to do arithmetic operations on the datetime objects. And it has several arguments like days, seconds, microseconds, milliseconds, minutes and hours. And all these arguments are optional. And by default, it is set to 0. Very important thing to remember here is only days, seconds and microseconds will be stored internally. All other arguments are converted to these units as below. Okay. Like milliseconds is converted to 1000 microseconds, a minute is converted to 60 seconds, and hour is converted to 3600 seconds, and a week is converted to 70. So this is how it happens. And yes, arguments can be positive or negative, and as well as it can be integers or floats. Okay. Yeah, this is enough for time delta object. And now comes string parse time method. It is from datetime class and it converts the string to a datetime object. You need to pass in two things, that is a date string and as well as the format in which we want that string to be converted to that datetime object. And the format is nothing but the format codes, like which we have already discussed in our prior video. If you have not watched it, I really suggest you to watch it and come back so that you could know. And yes, now let's see this example program using this both things inside it, where an user is going to find out due date for his project completion. So let's start. Starting off this program, as usual, we are importing the time delta and datetime from this datetime module. And here in this line, through this input function, we are asking the user to enter the starting date of the project. Okay. And as well, we specified some format here that we want in date, month and year format. So you always remember this, right? So input function always gets you the string. So in this current date, what we have right now, it is a date in string format. So we can't do any arithmetic operation there because we have to find a due date for our project completion. So what we have to do here, we have to convert it into datetime object. So for that, we have to use what method? Yes, string parse time from datetime class. And we are going to pass in this current date, which is a date string. And as well as our datetime object needs to look like this format. So we have to pass in this format as well. So this is the two things we have to give here. Now the start date variable, it holds a datetime object. And in next line, this duration variable, we are using time delta and we are passing that argument days is equal to 67. So this is the duration to complete that project. And all other arguments, as I have already told you, by default it is 0. Now this duration is also holding an datetime object. And here in this line, we are going to find due date. So we are just going to add the starting date plus this duration. And now we are just going to print the result. So let's see. So it asks us to enter the date and I have entered 12th October 2024. And yes, now our due date for the project completion, it falls on 18th December 2024. Now see, this output is a little bit less readable, right? So what we could do it to look more good to read. Yes, we have to use another one method which we have already discussed. Yes, it is string format time. So what we have to do or how we should do it here is, in the due date, we have to apply the string format time, and inside that what we have to pass only the format in which we want our result to look like. So I have given that. Now let's print this result and see the output now. It's more easy to read now. So your due date for the project completion is 18/12/2024. So this is how you have to use. So that's it for the session today, friends. I hope you really understand it. So write more programs and include all these concepts into it and have fun with programming. And don't forget to like and share this video. And very important thing is, subscribe and join me here in this journey of learning. Let's make this journey more interesting and fun-filled fun. Bye-bye and take care.